Ladies and gentlemen, this is 404 Aero Finals weekly tournament, and it's time for match number one. We're heading towards Erangel. I'm excited. Are you all ready? Here we go. The flight path initiates from 7A, finishes off towards the southwest of North, favoring the central regions of Erangel. Well, a pretty basic flight path, and heading towards the east and the west is going to be quite difficult for teams. But I think we might see a lot of fights happening in the center of the map, in Pochinki and Bochiar. Right now, multiple teams are heading towards Bochia, and I'm wondering how teams forgot about Rozhok. No team is heading towards Rozhok at this point. Teams are just heading towards Bochia or Ruins. But Team NB, they'll be heading towards the big city of Georgopol. Team 1-6, I guess they'll grab vehicles and they'll try to access the Georgopol containers, or maybe they'll head towards the Georgopol Western City. That is One Tap Romania, alright. Team One Tap Romania, maybe we'll head towards the containers. But there's a drop list coming in from Pochinki, and Team Motion is ready to fight against Team Leo. We all know about the consistency of Team Leo. The past few days, Team Leo has been very much consistent. And they've overcome the errors they were making in the past tournaments. So now they're pretty much sorted, but we'll have to see, can they win this fight against Team Motion. By the way, Team TEG will be losing a player in the early stages. Leo is out of this game. So Team TEG with a miserable start. And there are 3 teams right now in Malta. So Team TEG, even if they win this fight, there's a sure third party coming in. Deve. Winter gets knocked finished. Another player. TEG loses. Lost Boy and Daddy is the duo surviving, and both these players right now are confused where they should head. Because if they try to fall back, they'll straight away end up heading to his Team Wonbak Esports. So they have to fight. There is no falling back. There's no retreating option left. Team Wonbak Esports, even now, they're trying to close in. Team Magma with a very explosive start. 2 early eliminations coming in for them. This is the kind of start they were looking for. But now Team TEG trying to retaliate from the sidelines. They'll be pinning down 20. But he didn't lose much of his HP. He didn't even get knocked out. So still the situation is in the hands of Team Magma. Great spray by Lost Boy. Pera gets knocked out. Maybe Pera was trying to climb up the roof. So the fight will be turned into a 3v2. Magma Esports might buy some time, might delay this fight, because they'd like to get into this fight with all their players. Daddy gets knocked out, sharply by Puma. Lost Boy takes one, but Misa saves. Puma saves herself too, and Team Magma wins this fight. 4 early eliminations they'll be securing. But what is Onbak Esports doing? Why are they so much back? Why aren't they closing in? So much lazy approach. Such a lazy approach by Onbak Esports. I was expecting from them to close in. They could have easily done a third party. But now another team showing up in the outer skirts of Malta. And that is Rosovlia Esports, I guess. Absolutely, Rosovlia Esports. Star knocks down Tikio of Team Onbak. And now Team Onbak Esports must be thinking they should have went in for the third party. They must be reanalyzing what decision they've taken, because it hasn't been profitable for them at all. They'll be deprived of eliminations, and maybe they'll face a casualty as well. But Rosovia Esports, they're not in a hurry. Till now, they haven't closed in. But Takeo is way separated from his teammates. Until now, Onbak Esports hasn't closed in to actually revive their teammate Takeo. So maybe Onbak Esports, they're not thinking about a revival. What about Hades? He hasn't looted yet, and he's just standing in a wide open area. Takeo will be finished out. Maybe Onbak Esports, they're going to lose Hades as well, as he's in a wide open area. Maybe he's AFK. So maybe this is the reason why Onbak Esports couldn't close in. Kenzie alone trying to close in. Hacked gets knocked out as well. This is a problem. And Kenzie looking forward to fight against Team Magma or Team Rosovlia Esports. Yeah, Kenzie was heading to his Rosovlia Esports. Team Magma continuously dealing those shots from the sidelines. Team Leo as well. They are in Pochinki. And I think they got a negative start. SK will get eliminated. So Team Leo, they have to start with a casualty. Team Motion gets the upper hand. But Messi could have knocked out Kunzi. Could have knocked out QZ of Team Motion. But he's still waiting. He still wants confirmation that he knocks down QZ. But he messes up really bad. QZ immediately switches on to a grenade. Well, he'll be asking for help from his teammates. Another player will be lost by Team Leo Esports. was talking about their consistency, but they completely lost their momentum. Messi is so much low. He will be affected by those bullets. QZ fabulously just running away and buying time for himself. Just trying to keep Messi away from him as he is so much low. And our situation is getting out of control. Messi gets knocked out to G, final player surviving, and I feel like now Team Leo is about to get eliminated. G, can he pull off a miracle? Can G pull off a miracle and a clutch? A 1v4 against Team Motion. Can it happen? Team Leo Esports getting eliminated in Pachinki. We have seen this very few times. These are some rare visuals, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And G switches on to the BM45. He gets one, but from the sidelines, kid takes him down. Team Leo gets eliminated early. In fact, they'll be getting eliminated on 18th position, and this is something they didn't expect. Team Leo Esports will become the second team to get eliminated from this Erangel game. Team Motion with a really great start, but the question is, will they be able to convert this great start into a great finish? Team Motion as well is a high caliber team, so it was a battle between the best teams. It was a battle between the beasts of this lobby, and Team Motion will succeed. Just one of the players got knocked out, and that shows how well Team Motion was prepared for this fight actually. And maybe they knew that they will end up in a drop clash against Team Leo Esports. Team Motion always is well prepared. There's no doubt in that. They're always well prepared. Their map study and they do their homework most of the times. Always they are prepared. And that's how Team Motion analyzed what would go right against Team Leo Esports, and they executed it really well. Second circle has just initiated. We didn't talk about the first circle. The first circle was clearing the southwest of Erangel. Primorsk and Ferry peer deep inside the circle. XLR Esports, they're into a fight, by the way. And who are they going against? XLR, I guess they are fighting Team Big Baby. Uh-oh, Simi gets knocked out. Prick, final player. Rick is the final player. And he needs to head to his safe areas. Ferry Beer always a weird place to fight. It's never ever comfortable to fight on this drop location. And that's the reason why not many teams drop on this particular drop location. Timora Gaming usually drops here. But maybe Timora Gaming has also changed their drop location. And they need to figure out, because in Miramar they head to is Puerto Paraíso, and I guess they've changed their drop location now, and Miramar as well. And in Query as well, they've changed their drop location. I bragged a lot about Timora Gaming, how they should change their drop locations in Miramar and Erangel, and I guess they've heard me. They really heard me. And that is really good. So they followed my advice. But look at Team Motion now. They'll be getting 7 eliminations. My goodness, Team Motion is on a rampage. Uh-oh, another player gets knocked down. Here is the final match surviving its first win row, showing up out of nowhere. Team Motion wasn't ready for this. But that is spectacular. 7 eliminations. This will surely boost the confidence of Team Motion, although they are getting eliminated. But it's kind of a great start. Because in terms of gunpowder, Team Motion smoked out their opponents, and this is going to feed them so much confidence. So in Miramar, Team Motion is surely going to do well. This is a good sign. 7 early eliminations. They were indulged in some surprise fights too, but they came out of it successfully. First win row showed up out of nowhere when they did a third party. So they have 5 eliminations, but they will eliminate the complete line of Team Motion. Which is great. SNR Esports, they have started too. Teams are just trying to head towards the center of the map. Either with a fight coming up from nowhere point. Owa gets knocked out. Venio moves in, knocks down SNR Clutch as well, but Venio won't be able to save his teammate, so Boba will become a casualty for Team V. Ray Phoenix. Yeah, for Team Ray Phoenix, they'll become a casualty. Clutch is out too. Two of the players of SNR two of the players have already crossed the bridge. Clutch is the only player who will be getting eliminated, so three of the players of SNR have already crossed the bridge. It was just Clutch who was delaying his rotation, and eventually he got eliminated. So he learned a lesson. Don't delay your rotation. SNR Esports didn't camp the bridge. It was just a 3v2 fight. SNR Esports had advantage. Maybe they are prioritizing the circle. They don't want to drain out their healings. That's the reason why they avoided that fight, although they have one elimination, and surely they gave a casualty to team Ray Phoenix. There's no doubt in that. But SNR Esports, now they're heading towards the circle. They've already planned it, and they're not going to abort their mission. But we're going to head towards stage 3. We're just few seconds away, by the way, from stage 3 of this Erangel game, which has been a roller coaster ride till now, because we've seen a lot of unexpected things, and one of them was Team Leo East was getting eliminated, and Pachinki, and then Team Motion winning that surprise fight in the outer skirts of Pachinki, in the west of Pachinki, and then they got eliminated too. So we are left with just 14 teams and 42 players for RS Esports. They've lost diamond early. They've lost their diamond early. And for RS Esports, now, pretty straightforward statement from their side that we have lost our teammate early, so nothing can stop us from holding now. We are going to go defensive. So, pretty natural strategy by Team 4RS. First game, early casualty, and now they are defensive. Right at the center of the circle, by the way. That's a pretty good analysis by the IGO, the kind of compound they've chosen. Oh boy, look at this. Circle moves for an northeastern shift. So the compound selection is on point. 4RS Esports rotated way too early. So it was all prediction by the IGL of 4RS Esports, which has been successful till now, but the question is how long 4RS Esports can be inside this circle. Big Baby Esports, they cannot hold themselves, I guess. Now they're going after Timora Gaming, and I love Timora Gaming, but Timora Gaming gets eliminated before even me switching on to them. Timora Gaming gets eliminated. They got eliminated on 14th position. So Big Baby Esports turning into a villain. 7 eliminations for Big Baby Esports, and I guess they want to end this game as early as possible. They're in a hurry. They want to end this game as early as possible, but one of their players, King, is right now knocked out. But their opponents withdrew. One tap Romania, they backed off. King gets a revival. But that's a successful rev. Big Baby Esports got a chance. NB Esports showed up, but they're playing with just 3 players, so Big Baby Esports might give a thought to initiate this fight with Team NB, but they're keeping up the distance, not moving in way too closer. And Big Baby Esports maybe will settle down on this ridge, because this is a prime location. You can keep an eye on most of the area around you. And especially the teams heading towards the seashore, you can target them. But NB Esports, they might run into Team 4RS. Well, that could be a good move if NB Esports somehow gather their guts and head towards that compound, eliminating Team 4RS. That's a prime compound. If NB Esports somehow manages to secure that compound, it will be a hell of an investment for them. Then they wouldn't need to get out of that compound for a very long time, because that compound will be favored by the end circle. So they need to invest into that real estate. Atom. Well, he missed. He didn't have his M416 in his hands. This time Ranger shows up, and Atom, maybe he forgot to scope in. Danger rotates successfully. Uh-oh, Leo does a great job. Danger gets knocked out. That's a great tracing. Big Baby Esports now. Their efforts will be saved, and they will steal that frag successfully. Great presence of mind by King. Ray Phoenix. This way or the other way, they'll be facing a casualty, no doubt in that. But the sad part for NB is they lost a point. They lost a frag. They did most of the job. They did the hard work. but they won't be getting a taste of their hard work. And Vanio eventually is the final player surviving for Team Ray Phoenix. That wasn't a promising rotation by Team Ray Phoenix. Could have been better. Could have maintained a distance with Team NB. They couldn't spot the players, I guess. There's a small dip in between. Maybe that's the reason why Team Ray Phoenix didn't get the angle on their opponents and they couldn't spot them. But Team Magma, again, they're into a fight. And this time, it's against Team One Tap Romania. Great way to start. They get the confirmation. Deadlight just barely surviving on 10 HP. Just one bullet connection will be enough. Can that happen? 20! Wow! He connected, but did he knock down Misa? Knocks down Deadlight. He was miles away. Hell no. And Deadlight immediately gives up. One Tap Romania, are they eliminated? Flavius, final man surviving. Not eliminated One Tap Romania from this game, but they're on the verge of getting eliminated. Team NB. They're defending their dip really well. Stage 4 it is. Circle again moves for a centralized shift. 4RS deep inside the circle. Well, this is a sudden shift by the circle, not a centralized shift. But Team NB eventually ends up in the center. Team 4RS deep inside the circle. And that's a convincing position inside the circle. A great dip secured by Team NB as well. But now they have to show some defending skills. Can you defend that dip? That is also a question. There's a lot of strong teams are gonna aim for that dip. Oh, and wow, what a tracing that was! Puma's down, 20 is down, and now Misa reaches the seat. Misa attacks Dawn. Dawn switches to the EMP-45. M416 was reloaded, maybe there was no ammo in it. Yeah, it wasn't reloaded. Tough love. He meets Tosca, and maybe the revival will be provided. Magma Esports, they're out of this game. Team Magma gets eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Rosalia Esports buys enough time. NW Hope, but are they gonna go for that third party? It will eventually be a 1v1 fight. Not a 1v1, but a 3v1 fight if the complete lineup of NW Hope slams into Rosalia. Rosalia regroups well. Stage 5, this is going to be a crucial shift. Will it go for a northeastern shift? If that happens, all the teams in the center are going to find themselves in trouble, but that's not going to happen. Circle moves for a western shift. Rosalia is in a deep state of trouble. NW Hope is the team farthest from the circle right now, and now they have to pull off a miraculous rotation. And now we have to see how they rotate. How well they can rotate is the question. 4RS Esports, it's quite disappointing that 4RS Esports just has one elimination. Just one elimination after having such a sweet spot inside the circle, such a strong position inside the circle. They have a compound, they have hard cover, height advantage, everything. They're not able to confirm their frags. Another opening, by the way, created by Team 4RS, a long-range knock Panics it was. But the problem is confirmation, which is not being seeked by 4RS. They're trying, by the way, but they are missing it. Now Toflev gets knocked out. 4RS continues to deal fire on their opponents. But the thing is, their opponents are able to get revivals. And that is what is bothering Team 4RS. They're wasting ammo. They're wasting their bullets. But they're getting nothing in return. So 10 teams and 25 players now. Rick still trying to fight back. And his team Poe. It's Team Roska Libya. Okay, it's Team Roska Libya. It's trying to attack Rick, I guess. That shack is important. Could be a game-changing position. 4RS Esports, I guess somebody attacked them. One of their players got knocked out because of the grenade. It's SNR. Immediately. 4RS loses a player. They're down to 2. The boy it was will be flushed out immediately. Sentry. Final player surviving with that S2OK. It would be a very bad decision to go for a 1v1. Sentry spams that S2OK. Make those connections. Oh, that grenade does the most of the job. Sentry is low. Canix. Can he connect a single bullet of that M416 or Sentry is going to win this 1v1 with bare minimum HP? Oh, wow. Canix connects that pump shotgun. SNR gets eliminated on 10th position. Big Baby Esports, 10 eliminations. What a way to start off the grand finals. Just in the first game, Big Baby Esports, straight away they're going to climb up to #1 on the points table. That is insane. Rosca Libya executes their revival, but they lose 2 casualty. They lose 2 players. They'll be facing 2 casualties now. Just with 2 players, it's difficult to survive. Haryani finishes Prick. Elimination for Team Mega Power. Team MP. A 9th position Team Mega Power will get eliminated. 8 teams, 17 players. Circle moves for a sudden shift. Still the circle is fearing few amount of water areas, but it's okay. They can still focus on getting the land area for them. Leo gets star. Oh, Dawn! The journey ended as soon as it started. Tosca attacks Team NB. And Leo takes care of Tosca, and that's it. Rosalia Esports gets eliminated on 6th position. 5 teams, 12 players. Canix is healing himself. Redo into the circle and he gets knocked out. Canix now, you have to heal as much as you can. First one roll. They're in a sandwich situation. That's not a position you can really rely on, because maybe they're going to become the center of attraction. But Circle favors Rosca Libya. Team Rosca Libya can turn this game into theirs. This game is favoring them. The circle is favoring them right now. By the way, Team Big Baby Esports can change the factors with the numbers advantage they've got. First one row will be losing a player. Frozen is the final player surviving, and this is what I was talking about. They can end up in a sandwich situation. Team Envy behind them. Big Baby Esports attacking them from the front. Bubban gets knocked out. Team NB making fabulous connections with their grenades. And Bubban somehow just trying to crawl back and get that revival. But Team NB will be sitting inside their vehicles, and I think they want to close in, but King stops them from doing that. And I guess at this point, Team NB, if they give their elimination to Blue Zone, that will be a strategic win for them, because they won't be giving 2 more points to Team Big Baby Esports. But I guess they're still trying. But if they run out of utilities, moving with vehicle is going to be a suicide mission. They are not going to win that fight. And our players are moving with 2 different vehicles, so you're not going to be able to fire. But Team NB is going to try. Atom gets knocked out. Leo gets finished easily. And this is what I was talking about. It's going to be a suicide mission. Zayn lost a chance. Why did he stop? Oh, Walade. He's so much low. 2 players have been knocked out of Team Big Baby Esports. So much pressure on them. And look at Frozen. Just lying in between. And Frozen just want to let Rosca Libya fight with Team Big Baby Esports. And Frozen will deal at the last. That grenade was right on target. King knew about Frozen. 15 eliminations for Big Baby Esports. They've stunned this lobby with their gameplay. And now it's a 4v2 fight left. The sad part is Rosca Libya, they have a really small area inside the circle. Exo, what a sharp reflex that was. Zaim gets knocked out. Well, Exo from the sidelines takes down Zaim. Haryani connected that shot on Ovalade, but Haryani will be unlucky that he could have knocked down Ovalade, and that's it! Big Baby Esports, 17 finishes, winner, chicken dinner. What a way to start. 17 eliminations, winner, chicken dinner, that is. Insane performance by Big Baby Esports. Rosca Libya, just survival-oriented play, 5 eliminations for them. And that's it. Match number 1 has just ended. We'll be taking a short break, and we'll be right back with match number 2. Till then, like, subscribe. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for match number 2. We're heading towards Rondo, and there's going to be a lot of bloodshed in the initial stages of this game. I want to see how well Big Baby Esports performs in the recall phase of this Rondo game. They have to maintain consistency. Here we go. Tinlong Garden is the initiating point of flight path number 1, and it finishes off towards Muhopan. The second flight path initiates from Jadana City, and it finishes off towards Bailey. So both the flight paths will help teams to access Neox factory and Yulin equally. And the recall is now needs to figure out what recall they're gonna head towards, because it's about the 3-1 split. How well you can regroup inside the circle that completely shapes your game, because most of the times whichever team regroups well after their recall inside the circle usually ends up winning the game. But somewhere I feel those teams have no vehicles. They lack with vehicles. So every strategy has its own profit and flaw. So I feel like even if you regroup well inside the circle, you won't have vehicles then. That could be a problem. It completely depends on the recaller. And maybe you'll have to travel in a single vehicle after being recalled inside the circle. That could be the case. Team Magma. Attack entry. Terra has no weapon. And he has to make it work out with that dagger. Terra gets knocked out. Accelerate Cynic peeks out. Gets the confirmation. Yuma switches on to the grenade. Next Lard Esports. Team MP that is. Aggressively closing in. Puma damages himself with his own grenade. That's a blunder. Did Pera get finished out? Yes. So Puma damaging himself and even eliminating his own teammate where revival was possible. That revival is now not even a question. Puma, Misa, both of them getting knocked out. So Team Magma will get eliminated in the recall phase with just one elimination. Definitely not as they expected, but now they have to make it work out. The recall phase is over. Team Motion. They got a great start in the initial stages of the last Wrangle game, but they got eliminated early. The Team Motion, they can stretch out their hands and go for fights without even thinking, because now they have recall. So they don't have to worry about getting eliminated. Cyrix finishes Sentry. Second elimination comes in for Team Motion. And as I was saying, Team Motion now can happily initiate their aggressive strategy in this Rondo game, in the initial stages of this Rondo game, because there's no fear of getting eliminated. In the last game, in the very early stages, they got a 7 elimination. They got eliminated through a third party, so it's a sign of being eliminated as warriors. Like warriors. 2 eliminations and a great start they will be getting. First sector, by the way, during the southeastern regions of Rondo, SNR. They've been pinned down in the corner house. Team Leo, they're in the Neox factory. They're in the main factory, and Team Leo has controlled this whole area so well that there is no team inside the factory. Now all the other teams are out of this building. And very smartly, I feel like Team 1, Team Testosterone, they stayed out of Chaos. They stayed on the edge. 4 eliminations they'll be getting, and the sole reason why they got these 4 eliminations that is they kept themselves out of Chaos. They dropped on the edge of New York's factory, and there was no chance of them being stabbed in the backs. They were just focusing on their opponents present in front of their eyes. Tell me, connects really well. First one row. Now their record phase is over. 6 eliminations will be secured by Team Testosterone. What a name. SNR and Motion engages in a close range fight, and SNR engulfs Team Motion. It was a 2v3 fight, by the way. SNR loses no player and eliminates Team Motion. That is insane. Even Team SNR has great potential, but they couldn't deliver in the last game. But this is the moment where they can show their true colors. Oh, Rick made a mistake. He stood up. His head was visible and he got knocked out. Seems like Team Testosterone has written their name on each and every elimination. 8 they'll be getting. Semi-final player for Team XLR in the fighting zone. And unfortunately, Simi will get crushed between two teams, Team Leo and Team Testosterone. Uh-oh, from the sideline, Simi will be attacked. It was dead light. Team 1. Now they're moving in. Simi successfully heals herself. But Simi gets caught. Simi gets eliminated, and now it's a head-to-head fight. SNR Esports, by the way, they're in the corner of Neox Factory, and they are closing in so much quickly. Look at how quickly those players are moving. They want to engage themselves into this fight, but through a third party, so that they don't become the center of attraction already. They have one player disadvantage, so they will just keep themselves on the edge. They will just try to do third party and get few eliminations. As many eliminations as they can, by the way. But by taking calculated risk, Leo pulls out a grenade, but immediately regrets. He couldn't even cancel it. Judgy gets knocked out somewhere else. He goes on the factory roof, and he will get caught. Now, SK has a huge responsibility on him as he has to recall his teammates. And successfully, he'll be bringing back Judgy and Leo back into this game. Messi. Well, he doesn't want to reveal his position because there are opponents above his head. There are opponents above his head. He doesn't want to give his opponent an easy chance to get their hands on him. Deadlight gets a recall. STA gets knocked out. Tell me. He initiates that revival. SNR Esports. They're doing so well. Uh-oh. Ray Phoenix, Boba Ori shows up out of nowhere from the sidelines. Attacks TNT. Octane gets knocked out. But can Messi steal the frags? Absolutely. Messi steals both the frags. Well, he knocks down one and he steals one. But look at Team 1. 10 elimination. Ruptured all the teams in Neox Factory. And Boba Ori, can he stop Team 1? Can he go for a clutch? STA avoiding those pre-fires. Fabulously, STA connects. 12 eliminations. Now, would you believe that? This is probably the highest number of eliminations I've ever seen by a team being secured in the recall phase of Rondo. Fabulous stuff by Team 1. But maybe the job is not done yet because I saw Magma Puma in the outer skirts. So, is Magma Esports forming a setup around Neox Factory to stop Team 1? Second circle, by the way, has just initiated, and second circle moves for his southwestern shift. The river inside the circle is a problem, especially for Team SNR. But that will be an easy rotation for Team SNR as they'll be entering the circle from the south. They chose the Jardana City Bridge to rotate. By the way, One Esports still has one competition in front of them, that is timing of 4 hours. Where was he till now? One competitor is still left in Neox Factory, and he can ruin everything for Team 1 Esports because he's gonna attack them without them knowing. It's gonna be a surprise attack on Team 1, which is a problem. Aura Gaming, I was expecting performance from their side in this Rondo game. It seems like Team Aura Gaming is under tremendous pressure. In fact, Amrit is the final player surviving. And these are permanent casualties, I guess, which have been faced by Team Aura Gaming. Amrit, he's underwater, he wants to swim away from Big Baby Esports. King, like a threat, like a villain hovering above his head. But King hasn't seen him yet. Big Baby Esports, off the mark. 2 eliminations. Same team, by the way. You got a winner, chicken dinner in the last game. Completely destroyed the lobby. The amount of eliminations they had the last game. Team NB still playing with 3 players. I thought one of their players couldn't show up on time in the last game, but no, they are just playing with 3 players. Still has Leo and Atsun, but they performed well in the last game, despite of having 3 players. They made it to the top 5. Aiju had done a great job in the last game. Well, Atom is going to lose his vehicle, maybe. Uh-oh, King knocks him down. Big Baby is going to show up in this compound. That is true. For sure. Big Baby Esports is going to close in. Maybe they have an idea about their opponents, that they're just playing with 3 players, so Big Baby Esports naturally has numbers advantage over Team NB. Big Baby Esports didn't completely close in. They've maintained a distance. How is that possible? First one row on the other side. They're into a fight. First elimination coming up for first one row. Wow. first elimination came up so late. So late. Now they got their first elimination. Tosca finishes winter of Team TEG. TEG is down to 3 now. Winter is out. And unfortunately, TEG Spurs has to go defensive. Third circle, by the way, has just initiated. Centralized shift by the circle. And there's a fight happening on the Jardana City bridge, maybe. SNR Esports has just blocked at the bridge. Maybe they know that there is a team right now in Jardana City. There's going to be Team XLR8. Amrit somehow is trying to access that record tower of Jardana City. Will he be able to do that? I guess he's running on feet. He doesn't have a vehicle, so it's difficult. And he might meet Team XLR8. And if that happens, he's going to face elimination. Well, that's Team MP, not XLR8. He's going to meet Team MP, and if that happens, he will get eliminated. Team Magma versus Rosalia Tosca. Now he felt the presence of 20 after losing so much amount of his HP. Such a great setup by Rosalia Esports. I mean, Toflov has a crucial position. He should deliver. Tosca knocks down Pera. Pera gets finished out. Tosca gets the confirmation. Rosalia Esports gets the 6th frag. Magma Esports. This fight is getting out of their hands. Mesa gets knocked out too. Star from the sidelines. Gets knocked out by 20, but 20 will be taken down. So Rosalia Esports successfully eliminates Team Magma on 17th position. So just 2 teams got eliminated by now. Great control by teams. Just seen the elimination of 2 teams by now. But there are so many teams faced casualty. Team Testosterone, 12 eliminations. And I want to tell you all that Team Testosterone secured these 12 eliminations in the record phase. After that, they haven't engaged themselves into fights. Stage 4 it is. Circle moves for a Eastern ship. One tap Romania loses another player. Sortic is out. Hate most. Final man. He has a S-Stroke cable. Can he pull up a magic? No way! He's out. First one row gets another team. First one row got momentum. This trade. Kate gets knocked out. Ariani. Great spray that was. Western Libya. Versus Team Motion. And Team Motion being stabbed in their backs. They were not ready, obviously, for Team Roska Libya. Team Roska Libya got #2 in the last game. But somewhere I feel like Team Roska Libya's gunpowder is quite low. Because in the last game as well, they had just 6 eliminations. Yeah, just 1 elimination they've secured by now, so they failed miserably in the record phase of Rondo. But they have to maintain consistency. Next taker just gets knocked out. Just got knocked out. Next taker will be finished out too, so first casualty coming in for Roska Libya, I'm sorry. First casualty for Roska Libya. Will they be able to maintain consistency? Because they're in contention on points table. They got 12 points from the last game. So they probably are on... They're probably inside top 5. But if this game doesn't go well for them, the hard work which they did in the last game is going to go in vain. So they have to make this game count. Rosalia Esports versus Leo. Fight went to the circle. Toflov definitely made a mistake there. There was no need to get out of the vehicle and go for that confirmation, because eventually you'd have got that confirmation because of the blue zone. Team Rio Esports got another elimination point. Rosalia Esports is completely paralyzed because just one last player is surviving. Well, he's being saved. He's getting the revival. Star will be taken down by Deadlight. Team Testosterone is everywhere. 16 eliminations? Hell no! How on earth can they do that? 16 eliminations and there's still 37 competitors in front of them. Team Leo Esports closes in. Buranov. Well, he needs assistance. He cannot alone deal with Team Leo Esports. Immediately he switches on to a grenade. Full Brunov is a sign of vulnerability, by the way. Testosterone, because he has just contributed to one elimination. Juji gets knocked out. Brunov gets some assistance. But getting confirmation is just a waste of time. Brunov focus on other players. Messi is the final man surviving because SK got knocked out too. Ferrara is stabbing Team Leo from the back. Messi now is stuck in this tense situation and he can't go anywhere. Now he has to decide whom he will give his frag. 18th elimination. Team 1 Esports will secure. Messi, by the way, is reviving SK. Deadlight gets finished out. Testosterone loses a player. And this is a sad news. But 19th elimination. My goodness. Continuously, Team 1 Esports is adding elimination into their bag. 19. The problem is they're out of the circle. Just Brunov it is, who is inside the circle. And Team 1 Esports just has to regroup with Brunov. But I feel like 1 Esports gave Team Leo Esports a chance to survive, which shouldn't have been given. Because Team Leo Esports is quite unpredictable, and if they get a chance to bounce back, they are going to deliver. Team Leo Esports lands back on their feet. This could be a red flag for Team Testosterone. Still, Brunov is waiting for his teammates to show up. And why Team 1 Esports is taking so much time? Are they waiting for the upcoming shift of the circle? And then they will think about investing themselves in this fight? Motion gets eliminated within a fraction of a second. Team SNR, they're going after first one row. First one row gets eliminated too. But Big Baby Esports now they have to make their way inside the circle. Messi will be taken down. Mechanics 4RS succeeds. SNR, by the way, on the other side. Octane, final man surviving. Even Team SNR has done a fabulous job in this game. 13 eliminations. But they will get eliminated on 5th position. Big Baby Esports, by the way, is showing so much consistency. They'll make it to the top 4, 10 eliminations. And you never know, they might get a winner chicken dinner too, because they are the team closest to the circle. Rest of the 3 teams, they are fighting in the north. Team Testosterone, they're the center of attraction. They're continuously losing players. Final man, STA surviving. Salazar will be finished out. Team NB is out. Uh-oh! Big Baby Esports through the smoke gets still me. Brunov will be saved. But 1 Esports definitely cannot make it to the circle because Big Baby Esports is occupying the complete areas of the circle. They've created an offensive line which neither one of these teams can cross. They've created an offensive line inside the circle which none of these teams can cross. So entering the circle is a dream which cannot be accomplished by Team Testosterone and Team 4RS. Blue Zone shows up. Heading towards the circle is like giving a free frag. Big Baby Esports. And yep, within a fraction of a second, Team 1 Esports gets eliminated. Feboy, final man, and Boban traces him down out of his vehicle. And it is all over. Big Baby Esports with back-to-back 2 winner chicken dinners. This time with 17 elims. Well, last time as well, they did it with 17 elims. Well, this time it's with 16, I guess. I'm bad at maths. Yeah. This time it's with 16 eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. Big Baby Esports has a very strong position on points table, and I have a doubt. Is there any team who can take down Team Big Baby Esports on points table? It's time to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back with match number 3. Till then, like, subscribe. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for match number 3. We're heading towards Miramar, the map of discipline, and here we go. Flight path initiates from the north of Villa del Mar, finishes off towards the east of Truck Stop, favoring the southern regions of Miramar map, and the central regions too. Heading towards north is quite difficult, so we'll see a lot of fights happening in the center. And the same teams are in contention, no new teams, so I feel like the teams who are in the middle stages of the points table, they're going to go a bit aggressive so that they can catch up with the tabletop teams. And the teams who are in the bottom of the table, they're going to go aggressive too so that they can at least get aura fetching for them. They can at least do aura farming for them. Fight happening in Villa del Mar. It's SNR versus Team Leo Esports. It's a big challenge for Team Leo Esports because Team SNR has been in a fantabulous form in the last game. They got tremendous amount of eliminations. First game, we all know that they made a blunder. So last game, they gave us a sign of their comeback. Team Leo Esports Judgy gets knocked out immediately. The first circle has also formed, favoring the southeastern part of Miramar map. Los Leones deep inside the circle. But Los Leones is not going to remain inside the circle till the very end. Judgy is so much separated. He went in too much ahead. He dropped a bit separated. In a bit separated way, and he got knocked out. So Leo Esports has a big question mark in front of them. How are they going to revive their teammate? And I feel like Leo Esports is not going to put the lives of other players in danger to just save one player. Leo Esports is going to try to fight back, but Leo Esports has given up on their teammate Judgy. TEG, they're into a fight. Lost Boy gets knocked out, and I don't know why. Team TEG is playing so much bad. Why are they not performing well? Where did they leave their confidence? Where is their form? That's the question, because this is not the TEG I know. Team TEG used to be very much sorted. They used to be very much confident. They used to perform on a regular basis. We always used to see Team TEG in contention, but it has been 2 games now, and Team TEG hasn't given us a sign of a comeback. 2 back-to-back blunders, by the way, by Team TEG, and in the third game as well. A negative start for them. PTX gets a confirmation. TEG loses a player. And now they have to fight with just 3 players in their squad. SNR gets the confirmation. It's Sentry. They're contributing their first elimination. First one row, by the way, on the other side. They're into a fight. This is Rosalia they're fighting. And Ray Phoenix in close range, so 2 teams at the same time. Oh, Frozen gets knocked out by Star. Rosalia Esports strikes. Smashes Frozen. Fabuki gets knocked out, gets stabbed in his back. It's a small room. Fabuki. Because of that window, he got knocked out. And final player, Meow. Definitely heading to his safe areas to survive. Deadlight on the other side gets knocked out by... Gets knocked out by... whom? Who is Team Envy fighting? Alright, Team Testosterone, they're into a fight. And 2 of the players of Team Testosterone have been knocked out. It's a 1v2, by the way, left. But Rio is stepping down, stepping behind. Tell me, he's so much low, he wants to heal himself. Bruno with that off-guard angle, definitely Rio cannot cross. But Team NB had 2 good games. So definitely Team NB wants to live till the very end. And if somehow Rio finds an opportunity to escape out of this trap, maybe he will try to do that. So that his team at least gets few placement points out of this game. At least Team NB gets average points from this Miramar game. And they don't completely have to rely on the final Erangel. Team Big Baby Esports will delay fights in this Miramar as they just have to survive because they have a good position on points table. But I feel like Team Testosterone is going to push in very hard. They're way behind of Team Big Baby Esports. Big Baby Esports had 2 winner-winner chicken dinners with 17 and 16 eliminations each. So One Esports, if they have to catch up with Team Big Baby Esports, they did well in the last game. I'll acknowledge the fact that Team One Esports dominated more as compared to Big Baby Esports in the last game, but the winner was Big Baby Esports. They got the winner chicken dinner, and that's end of discussion. But One Esports, if they want to catch up with Team Big Baby, they need another big game. This game they have to convert into a winner chicken dinner. By the way, One Esports, we are talking about them, how important it is for them to pull out a comeback. STA gets cooked, and Team One Esports will be losing a player. They're down to 3. STA is out, and this is something One Esports didn't want. They didn't want this casualty, and now they have to bear it, and they have to just continue their journey with 3 players. And eventually, the upcoming fights which they will participate in will have numbers disadvantage, and it's difficult now because mentally it will affect their confidence maybe. 4RS headed towards Cruz del Valle. No team showed up here. Team MP, they're into a fight. Rick, that is, gets knocked out. Rick will be sent back to the lobby immediately. The fight has taken a pause. Villadilmar is quiet. SNR is taking their time in their fight against Team Leo Esports. Top left in a close range fight, and he fails. Kariani knocks him down. Flushes him out immediately. It's again Ross Calibia. Star gets knocked out too by PTX. Great job done by Ross Calibia, and now they have to just deal with the one final player, which is Tosca. Tosca is running behind. Tosca is just trying to buy himself time, some distance at least. There was not even a chance to revive teammates for Tosca. But Tosca's ready now. Small confined space. Best place to pull out a 1v3. He has to just save himself from those grenades. PTX climbs up that roof. Tosca is in a sandwich situation, and he will be taken down by Zim. Roscoe Lebia. They win that fight. They just lost one player, that's Marcos. But Roscoe Lebia, 5 eliminations into their bag. They've eliminated a giant. Rosalia Esports, definitely they performed well in the last game. Heavy amount of eliminations they had. But here, when it was about consistency, Team Roscoe Lebia will stand tall. And Roscoe Lebia, definitely they've changed their game style. They tried playing passive and maintaining consistency in Rondo, but that didn't happen. So now they have to go aggressive. And this was the team who secured Aztec 2 in the first Erangel game. So even Roscoe Lebia, we can assume that they are in contention, not completely out. One good game can bring them back. Team Motion. They are squaring up upon Team Roscoe Lebia. Team Roscoe Lebia as well feels the presence. Team Motion started surrounding Team Roscoe Lebia, and definitely they are looking for an opening. The best thing would be not peeking out. Roscoe Lebia, they want to hit twist the circle as well, because already they have 5 eliminations, so now it's about getting a good spot inside the circle. Roscoe Lebia want to grab their vehicles and move towards the circle, but Team Motion somewhere is not allowing them to do so. Second circle has just initiated. Circle moves for a northern shift, which was expected. But are we heading towards a Los Leons finish? I feel like One Tap Romania has a fabulous position inside the circle. They'll be favored by the end circle too, is what I feel. The end circle will keep on favoring them. They just have to defend that compound, because there will be a lot of teams who will be trying to push in and capture that compound or snatch that compound out of One Tap Romania's hands. They just have to defend it, that compound for them. One Tap Romania versus Timora Gaming. Even Team Magma now, they're in a close proximity, and if they hear the gunshots, even Magma Esports might try to close in and to a third party or one of these teams. Well, Aura Gaming, they're going so much defensive. I don't know why Aura Gaming is being so much passive, because they're way behind on points table. Aura Gaming, if you don't get aggressive now, you'll get too late. And one tap Romania closes in. Aussie, Flaviers. They'll try to attack Team Aura Gaming with grenades. And Aura Gaming showed a sign of their vulnerability, definitely. And that's what brought Team One Tap Romania in close proximity. That's what attracted One Tap Romania. One Tap Romania smelt the vulnerability of Aura Gaming and they want to attack them. Amrit, by the way, is ready with his grenade. Shearer gets knocked out. First opening has been successfully created. But one of the players of One Tap Romania has been knocked out. 6-7 has been finished out too. So One Tap Romania, they're down to 3 players. It's a tough battle. One Tap Romania regroups, but definitely One Tap Romania wants to climb up quickly on the point table. That's why they're hard pushing in this fight. Shearer steps up and open. Ozzy gets affected by the grenade. Alpha gets knocked out by Nebuni. Great job done by Nebuni. Now it's time for her to heal herself. Amrit gets knocked out too. Two-Face gets taken down. Shearer, final player, is surviving. OZ, can he connect? Can he connect that pump shotgun and Shearer? Well, Shearer now won't reveal himself because obviously just 10 HP. He has to heal himself. 1v3 is left. 1v2 is left. One of the players of One Tap Romania have been knocked out. Revival will be successfully provided. And Shearer will be taken down. Successfully. One Tap Romania wins that fight. 7 eliminations they'll be getting. And on 14th position, Aura Gaming gets eliminated. Nothing is left for Aura Gaming now. They should focus on playing aggressively in the final game. Third circle has just initiated. Circle moves for a northern shift. Aura Gaming has changed their drop location, but what about the play style? Aura Gaming needs to work on it too, because they're just becoming free eliminations to their opponents. For their opponents. They're just becoming free eliminations for their opponents, and this is a red flag. This should not happen, because Aura Gaming is a talented team. For how long they'll keep on becoming easy eliminations for their opponents is the question. Rosca Libya on the other side. We'll just start. Rosca Libya is eager to fight, seems like. But they are forced into this fight. Blue Zone attacks them too. It was a long range knock, but definitely Team Motion's attention is towards Team Rosca Libya. PTX is so much low. Hariani gets exposed in open. Simi gets the confirmation. Team MP, Simi shows up out of nowhere, but even Simi is the final player surviving, but it's good that Team MP at least won't get eliminated from this game empty-handed. At least they are getting a frag. Late rotation helps out Simi. It will be an easy rotation because there are not many teams remaining, and the north is completely vacant, open. Team Magma right at the center. 1 elimination they have. They are just relaxing. Is Magma Esports waiting for the luck to turn? Because waiting is not gonna change anything. Magma Esports has to shoot. They gotta shoot up. They're way down on points table. On back Esports them. Even on back Esports with a very defensive approach. The first game as well. In the first game, especially in their fight in Milta, they were too much passive. They had a chance of doing third party, but they still avoided it. This shows how much passively Team On Back Esports tries to play, and they don't get results. They use their primary strategy of playing passively, but they get no results. Hera with a great burst, by the way. Tico won't peak next time. And On Back Esports has no elimination. They have all their 4 players alive. Seems like On Back Esports didn't even fight till now. Taker just damaged his helmet. The rest of the players fresh. The rest of the players have fresh helmet and armor, so it's a sign that On-Back Esports hasn't indulged into a fight till now. Circle moves for a sudden shift. Maybe we are heading towards the Lost Leon's finish. It's gonna be chaotic. On-Back Esports has a fabulous position inside the circle, so they should turn this game into theirs. Team Testosterone will enter the circle from the north. There are multiple teams who are planning to enter the circle from the north. 4 hours, by the way. They're going to fight Team One Tap, Romania. Redhawk gets knocked out. Nebuni did a great job with that grenade, dealing damage on Redhawk and then connecting that pump shotgun, even though it was a wide range. It was a huge range, but still, Nebuni, after that damage she dealt, easily that pump shotgun will make the difference. 4RS now losing players. They're down to 2. Feboy shows up. Redhawk maybe will get a revival, but Nebuni has 2 grenades. Couple of grenades. Might bring down 4RS to 1 player. Nebuni misses. Nebuni is withdrawing. Even One Tap Romania is withdrawing. Maybe Nebuni is trying to create a flank angle, but by that time, Redhawk enters the safe areas, and that will be a easy rev for 4RS. They have enough of cover. One Tap Romania, I'm confused. Are they fighting or they are withdrawing? Even One Tap Romania at this point is confused. Lobbyist, along with OZ, closes in. Lobbyist switches on to that M416 because he failed with the S12K. OZ gets knocked out too. One Tap Romania is down to 1 player, but brilliantly Nebuni connects with that grenade. Accurately, Nebuni finding connections with a grenade this time as well. One Tap Romania, their hopes are rising. They could win this fight. Just 1 player they have to deal with. But Stage 5 is about to initiate. They have to leave this battle. They have to leave these fights. They have to enter the circle. They have to travel now, because it's going to be too late if they don't move now. Team Motion, 4 eliminations they'll get. Team 21 gets eliminated. One Esports is out of this game on 12th position. They'll be getting eliminated. 11 teams. Now 10 teams and 24 players. Big Baby Esports, that's going to be a monumental upset. It's going to ruin everything for them on the points table. A very crucial game. Team Big Baby Esports gets eliminated on 11th position. So now, Team Testosterone should focus on overtaking them on points table. Brunov is extremely low. Deadlight takes the initiative, takes the responsibility. And he's in a 1v1. He connects to 1 shot. He misses other. Oh, Deadlight gets knocked out. Final man, Brunov. He has to prove himself. He has to take down his opponent. That's Ganix of 4RS, and Brunov takes advantage. 4RS Ganix was just reloading, and Brunov heard the reloading sound. Brilliantly, Brunov wins that fight. 4RS Esports gets eliminated on 10th position. TAG, they have no more options left. They have to just hold. Well, they're inside the circle, so they can hold here. And they'll be expecting some guests. And if that happens, TAG will get a chance to fight. But if Magma Esports shows up, it will be a 4v2 fight. TAG will have high chances of getting eliminated. Magma Esports, I guess they're going to target Team Testosterone. Comparatively, Team Testosterone is an easy target because they have to enter the circle. Magma Esports will rotate late. When Magma Esports has height advantage. Deadlight, he started moving. Immediately took a U-turn. Maybe Testosterone, Team Testosterone, they know about the presence of Team Magma. They need to brace well. On the sidelines, Team Motion shows up and sort of Team Motion helping out Team Testosterone to rotate. Brunov is caught. He wanted to use that buggy, but that buggy has been destroyed. Uh-oh, Misa on the other side. Gets taken down by One Tap. Nebuni. Misa is out. Magma Esports down to 3. One Tap. Nebuni again ready to deal fire on opponents. This time as well, traces down really well. Nebuni was ready for a close range battle. Immediately switched on to that pump shotgun. Again, Nebuni unloads a few more bullets off that orb on her opponents. Connects really well with that grenade, but Nebuni using the pump shotgun in a long range fight and a mid range fight, but she still dealt immense damage. Nebuni will be taken down once up Romania gets eliminated on 8th position. What a play by Nebuni, by the way. Her grenades are inevitable. Always those grenades connect. Against Team Magma as well, she created the first opening with a grenade. Insane that was. Team Testosterone, they're down to 2. Team Motion gave them a fresh casualty. Now Team Motion is going to suffer as they are out of the circle. On back Esports, did they manage to secure elimination till now? No way. Team On back, now they're out of the circle. No elimination, but a casualty they'll manage to secure. But they should stop at least Team Testosterone from entering the circle. This is an easy task, believe me. This is an easy task. But even On back Esports wants to enter the circle, so now they have to figure out they want eliminations or they want the circle control. Winner, winner, chicken, a few more placement points. Now knocks down Zuma. On back Esports was trying to attack Team Testosterone, but first one rose Mao, stabbing the players in the back. Maybe Zuma won't get that rev, but Zuma can provide all the information to his teammates of Team Testosterone. But it doesn't matter. Team On back Esports, they're losing their players on their way to the circle. Zetus now is the final player surviving. Now gets eliminated because of the blue zone. Leo is out. Team Leo gets eliminated on 5th position. SNR is in contention. How are they going to defeat Team Magma? How are they going to defeat Team Testosterone? Tico, will he get a revival? Absolutely. But SNR clutch. Attacks Team Magma successfully, connects that grenade. Pera is knocked out. 10 eliminations? That's crazy. Team Magma manages to get 10 eliminations. Uh-oh, tell me he was just trying to square up on 20, and before that, 20 gets knocked out by the grenade. 20 is out. Puma trying to save Pera, but SNR Esports marching in, and TNT ruins everything. SNR Esports eliminates Team Magma. Team Magma gets eliminated on 4th position, but somehow Team On back Esports makes it to the top 3. Eat 5-star, do nothing. 0 eliminations for Team On back, and how long are they going to just hold? Deadlight is the final player, and I hope Team On back gets at least 1 frag now. At least they manage to get Deadlight. I hope so. On back Esports trying to take down the weak. Tico's closing in. Deadlight, is he gonna go for a clutch? No way! On back Esports loses that sole opportunity. That one single opportunity where they could have secured a frag. Well, On back Esports got 1 elimination, so they won't be getting eliminated empty-handed from this game. They'll be getting #2, 7 points out of this game. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for Team SNR. 13 eliminations, which brings them back in contention. Rondo was great. Miramar was even more better. And now it's about the last Erangel. We'll be taking a short break and we'll be right back with match number 4. Till then, like, subscribe. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the main event of the evening. We're heading towards the final game. It's Erangel. Flight path initiates from the west on 70 and finishes off towards North Noi, favoring the central regions of Erangel map. And we all know the last game lobby is always very much aggressive. So the players are going to go absolutely nuts. And we're going to see a lot of fights happening in the very initial stages of this game. By the way, Team Roscoe Libya will be the solo team heading towards 70. And I'm surprised at how just one team is heading towards 70. First one draw, they're heading to his Napoleon. Now, multiple teams, I guess, are going to drop in Pachinki. But Team Leo, yeah, they're heading to his Pachinki. I thought they're dropping in school apartments. No team heading to his school apartments. Wow, that's surprising. Team NB heading to his big city of Georgepur. One tap Romania, dropping in Boatyard. Will be a bit relaxed because there's no other team around them. Team Motion heads to his Pachinki, and it's time for Team Leo Esports to take the revenge. To take revenge from Team Motion. Wow, so many teams heading to his Milta, that's good to see. So the chaos which we were expecting from this Erangel game, we are going to witness it from Milta. Berserker as well favoring Milta, so teams are going to take their time while fighting in Milta. Not going to be any kind of hurry. Sarix immediately drops and gets a revolver. Shoots at Team Leo, gets no connection. But he got some damage. 40 HPs. 60 HPs he'll be reducing of his opponent. So he'll be getting a good amount of damage for himself. Immediately Cyrix trying to go for a flank angle. Team Motion taking the initiative. Pinpoint execution by Team Motion. And the decision making is very quick. Very quick. Which whatever they think is going to benefit them, they execute it quickly. Cyrix initiates that flank angle. Maybe Judge G will try to cut it off by flanking, and it will be a 1v1 Cyrix versus Judge G. Team Leo Esports, this fight is for their respect. We start over the total amount of 62 teams, 62 players and 16 teams. No player has been eliminated till now, since there's just 16 teams. I think this is going to be a long game. This is not going to be a typical last game. Hornback Esports, they got #2 in the last game. They're going to be joining fights late. Magma Esports versus TEG will happen first, just like the first Erangel game. What's happening there? Team Testosterone, they're in an early fight. Brunov is out. Fight coming up from Lipovka, and they're fighting the table toppers, Big Baby Esports. Team Testosterone desperately wants to win, and this is the only strategy which can help them to win. Eliminating Big Baby Esports and Lipovka, eliminating them early, eliminating the table toppers, and that's the only way Team Testosterone can grab #1. It's not about performing, it's about eliminating Big Baby Esports early and then performing. Because that's the only way it's going to make difference on points table. Big Baby Esports needs to be stopped. One of their players, that is Exo, he's in that warehouse and he has just pulled the pin off that grenade. Team Testosterone doesn't really know about his position, but now Team Testosterone gets to know. SDA is sitting in the buggy. Oh. Team Testosterone straight away attacks Exo, and he will be overwhelmed. Exo's out. Big Baby Esports down to 3. The numbers factors are now even Steven. And continuously Team Testosterone will be moving. They're not stopping in an area or on a spot. They will continuously move. They'll try to keep on changing their position, and they're attacking Big Baby Esports from various angles. And now Taylor heading towards the seashores, heading towards the beach. Owolade keeps his eyes on Deadlight. He knows where Deadlight is going, and he knows what Team Testosterone is up to. Team Magma Esports, I guess they will be shut down. They'll be shut down by Team TEG. 2 of the players of TEG have been knocked out. Rosovlia Esports shows up in Milta too. But Rosovlia Esports has a lot to win and nothing to lose. So definitely, in that case, they are going to play aggressively. And Team TEG ends up in the same scenario. They're again vulnerable. But even Team Magma, 20 will be revived. Nisa couldn't see Daddy. Well, Puma finishes Daddy. And finally, Team Magma secures their first elimination in this game. Rosalia East was just staying in the outer skirts, not completely entering Milta, just staying out of Milta. Lost Boy now knocks down 20. Team TEG desperately want to eliminate Team Magma. But are they going to close in is the question. Lost Boy deals in a really good spray. Connects well. But it's going to take them a bit of time to close in. Uh-oh, Lost Boy from the sidelines. And it's on back to Zuma, who surprises Lost Boy of Team TEG. TEG is down to one player. Who's the final player surviving? One back Esports, 1 point third party. But Rosalia Esports on the other side will take down Cetus. So even on back Esports, they're in a miserable state and they're about to get eliminated. Dawn takes down Tikio. Tosca was in a wide open area and that was a miserable spray by Vu. Opponent was in a wide open area and still Vu couldn't do anything. Well, JS9 is a difficult weapon to control in mid-range fights. So we saw an example of that. Rosalia Esports loses no player. They'll be getting 2 eliminations. What a way to start. Rosalia Esports enters Milta and demolishes every team here. That's their OG strategy. They drop in farm. Maybe they drop near the bridge areas of Nowhere Hypno and then they head towards Milta. They destroy every team present here. In the last game as well, they did the same thing. They fought Team Magma at the end. But Rosalia Esports first Erangel game wasn't that great for them. But this game has started off very well. And definitely, since this Milta drop location is inside the circle, teams are going to take their time. Roscoe Libya versus first in row. Raytrox gets knocked out. Kariani with a good vehicle tracing. Roscoe Libya's strength is Erangel. They're definitely going to show up here. 2 early eliminations for them. First in row. Half of the team has been eliminated. So much pressure on them. Roscoe Libya will keep on moving. That is what is causing trouble. Oh, Zeem! Connected 2 early shots, but he'll be getting knocked out. Unfortunately, Zeem won't get finished. Oh, he will get finished. Zeem is out of this game, so Roscoe Libya, they'll be winning this fight at the cost of 1 player. 4 early eliminations for them. And we are left with 11 teams and 31 players. The Pachinki fight has ended, and Team Leo Esports, they're out of this game, but Team Motion getting 8 eliminations. That is crazy. They eliminated Team Leo, but they eliminated another team which entered Pachinki. I don't know the name, but they definitely did. And if you head to his Milta, still, it's going to take a lot of time for these teams to get activated and start fighting. Team Magma, they are resting. SNR Esports, since they're in contention, they're going to keep themselves away from action, but Team Aura Gaming has some other plans. At least Team Aura Gaming can stop Team SNR from winning the finals, presented by Aero 404 Air. They can stop Team SNR from winning the 404 Air finals. Is this a triple threat fight? No, it isn't. It's 2 teams in a head-to-head fight. Winner enters the circle. Second circle has been initiated, ladies and gentlemen. Second circle moves for Northwestern Shift. Even Team Testosterone just keeping themselves away from fight. And in the last game, it's always easy to get placement points, because the lobby is so much aggressive. And usually the table bottom teams get eliminated early. So it's easy for you. It's easy for the tabletop teams to just keep themselves away from action and survive till the very end. But in the end, just the best team survive. It's difficult to get your hands on winner chicken dinner. Usually the team which has nothing to lose but a lot to gain ends up winning the last game. Team Testosterone, it's all good until and unless a tabletop team wins this game. Until and unless SNR wins. Big Baby Esports, I feel like they're already eliminated from this game. So Team Testosterone has already taken care of tabletoppers. Big Baby Esports has already been eliminated. And now they have a huge threat of losing their position and losing the finals too. By the way, SNR Esports has just started. They'll be getting a frag and they'll be losing a player. Team Aura Gaming will be attacked by Team SNR, and now it's the fight in close proximity. Two-Face wants to welcome his opponent with a grenade. Often it is. Sheer has been already knocked out and there's no chance for Two-Face to revive him. There's a Molotov in between two. Two Two-Face now enters open areas. He tags that Molotov too. Octane goes for the jump shot. Doesn't connect on Two-Face. And clearly, Two-Face looks pressurized. The shots are coming in. Octane barely surviving in 10 HP. Can Two-Face knock him down? Yes, definitely. Two-Face will knock down Octane. TNT and Sentry couldn't give enough cover. And I don't know why Team SNR is so much widely splitted. The players could have played together. Split wasn't needed at this point. Team SNR maybe misunderstood the situation. They thought just two players of Team Aura Gaming are in this particular area. But it all changed when the other two players showed up. And Team SNR must be regretting their decision, but where is Two-Face heading to? I feel like Team Aura Gaming should end this fight, should end SNR, end the tabletop team. That will be a great achievement for Team Aura Gaming throughout the day. Third circle is about to initiate. Sheer is low. Blue circle is gonna drain out the healings of both these teams. Rosalia Esports will start. Tough love. Star gets eliminated. So Rosalia Esports will be taking an exit from this game. You're talking about how Rosalia Esports destroys the teams present in Milta, but instead they themselves got destroyed. And we are left with Team TEG and Team Roska Libya in Milta. It's a 1v2 fight, by the way. The view of Team TEG just being silent inside that house. I've never seen Team TEG this much vulnerable before this. I've never seen them this much underconfident. These are some rare visuals. So much has changed in 404 Aero Finals weekly tournament. Yeah, this is week 2, by the way, and so much has changed. Team Motion, I guess they're heading towards Malta too. And now PTX is gonna swap the seat. This time he might. QZ loses control of his vehicle. PTX. But he's away from his teammate. Karyani is very much low. Karyani needs to separate. And Karyani maybe is trying to chase down. Ked is so much low. That's fabulous tracing done by PTX. Ked is barely surviving on 10 HPs. Karyani maybe will try to chase down Ked. He immediately switches onto a grenade. Karyani needs to be careful. That's a pre-cooked grenade, obviously. Karyani will keep on chasing, and Ked will be put down by Karyani. Final player surviving now. For Team Motion, that's QZ. He's just moving away from opponents. It's the best he could do. Gaming Two-Face gets knocked out. Close range 5. Alpha goes for the jump shot. The Sticky Bomb will force TNT out of the room. Alpha misses an opportunity to take down TNT. Sentry from the back in area still providing enough cover. Alpha uses another Sticky Bomb. Alpha connects. Oh, that's Sheer who connects. TNT gets knocked out. Alpha, you're gonna quickly pop on that bandage. Alpha gets knocked out because of the blue zone. It's a 1v1 fight. Sheer, you better don't peek. Because if you do, Sentry is gonna maul you. Maybe Sheer is gonna... He's gonna try to cross. And that's gonna be a bad move. Sentry. Just 11 ammo he has in that AUG. And he has to make each and every bullet count. Two-Face gives up. Reviving Alpha is going to be a bad decision. Sheer, you have to take down Sentry. Oh, just 4 ammo. Just 4 bullets in that AUG. What's Sentry going to do now? Sheer retaliates. Sentry trying to find out ammo. And he won't get. Maybe he won't get. Yeah, he finds ammo. He finds ammo in the ASM, but there's no point. Sheer already crossed, and the revival will be provided. So we are left with just 5 teams and 8 players. And now I guess you are seeing the champions. Team Testosterone will be crowned as the champions of Aero 404 weekly tournament. They have 7 eliminations. They've made it to the top 5. Big Baby Esports, 2 winner chicken dinners in the first 2 games. Miramar, they couldn't do anything. STN told me if they survive till the very end, they get more placement points, or even if they get a winner chicken dinner, it's game over. All the games, except the first game, Team Testosterone has performed exceptionally well. Stage 4 is about to begin. Team Motion, QZ is just sitting in a corner. Team NB, are they on a search and hunt mission? Sentry picks up his vehicle, starts moving towards the circle. Team Aura Gaming finds a vehicle too. Now I guess it's gonna take a lot of time for the fights to initiate. Definitely, it's gonna take a lot of time for fights to happen. Team NB, even they are playing passively, so I don't think they're on a search and hunt mission. They'll just grab a compound for themselves. Alpha takes down Sentry, so we're down to just 4 teams now. I guess Aura Gaming is the team who can actually do search and hunt. Or Team Testosterone. Are they in a mood to fight? Sincerely, they are playing. They'll just head to a skirt house. QZ is moving quite closely, but no issue. Team Testosterone won't feel his presence. Team NB, by the way, is right in front of Team Testosterone. Can this fight start? Are they in open area? But they're holding a dip, maybe. Team NB is still moving. They saw Team Testosterone inside that squad house. Tell me immediately switches onto the grenade, and he saw some movement right in front of him. Yes. Team Testosterone unleashes SDA. Survived by the Bears of Mountains. Look at his HP. He's so much low. Atom is just trying to distract Team 1, Team Testosterone. He's just trying to bait them. Aura Gaming, if they move quickly, they can stab Team NB in their backs. What are they up to? Where are they? Not even close. They're moving from the extreme west of the circle. Just move towards the center. It's pretty obvious that teams will be in the center. Team Aura Gaming is just wasting their time. And always, Team Aura Gaming perform in the last game. They don't do anything in the first 3 games, but they always play well in the last game. I've always seen this happening. And Aura Gaming maybe heard the gunshots. QZ it is! Knocks down Atom. Wow, it was a long range spray. QZ might get the confirmation as well. He's still making connections. And now it's Leo who is being targeted. Atom bleeds out to death. Leo will be taken down by QZ! Hell no! What a burst that was by QZ. So now just 3 teams are left. 5 players. But that was incredible. Such a huge range. But QZ connecting so well. Team NB gets eliminated on 4th position. 3 teams, 5 players. Will Team Motion win this game? Or will it be Team Testosterone becoming the champions? They'll seal the deal if they get the winner in a chicken dinner. QZ just staying on the edge. Aura Gaming closes in. But Aura Gaming has nothing to lose and a lot to win. Aura Gaming must focus on eliminating Team Testosterone. They must focus on ruining the game of Team Testosterone. They have to show resilience. They have to do something different. Because the way they've played, that's not going to help them out to win the battle against Team Testosterone. And why are they rotating? They're not directly attacking Team 1 Esports. They are just measuring them. And Aura Gaming maintains the distance. He uses the circumference of the circle. And he uses some other direction to enter the circle. And they're heading towards QZ. They use the north to enter the circle. But are they again heading towards Team Testosterone? I'm still confused why Team Aura Gaming is being so much hesitant. They won't completely close in. Just maintaining the distance. Shade drops his teammate Alpha. Aura Gaming may be trying to maintain a split. QZ on the other side. They'll just hold out of the circle. He'll just hold outside the circle in the north. What? Aura Gaming enters the circle and now they want to play passive all of a sudden. Oh no. It's going to take a lot of time. It's a big circle. Team Testosterone, we can understand that they're in contention, so they have to play passive in order to win because they've shown their aggression in Rondo. in Miramar, but here showing aggressiveness and failing and giving opponents a upper hand will be stupidity. So whatever Team Testosterone is doing now, it's kind of obvious. But now they're moving. Aura Gaming is ready. They're alert. And I think Team Testosterone doesn't know the position of Team Aura Gaming. He has been seen. Share unloads a spray on QZ. This gives Team Testosterone an idea about the positioning of Share. And that smoke now is going to give Team Testosterone a closure. Where actually Team Aura Gaming is. Now entering the circle should not be a task for Team Testosterone. They're deploying smokes. But I guess one player at least can give cover. STA can move. Helmi can cover him. QZ trying to enter the circle from the north. He finds a rock. He finds harder cover. So QZ is out of danger for a few more seconds. But 10 seconds, we'll see stage 7 coming up. QZ sees STA. Let's get him off damage for himself. And STA is going to get knocked out. Brilliantly, STA connects through the smoke. Alpha is the final player surviving. And it's a 1v1 against Telmi. And Telmi gets got. Telmi is so much low, he's knocked out yet. This grenade might do the job. Telmi might get cooked. He'll heal himself successfully. And that grenade won't even damage him. And Alpha is in such a wide open area. He's already exposed. It's just a matter of time. And Telmi, he just has to take a look and he can destroy the hopes of Team Aura Gaming. Oh my goodness. Now QZ knocks down Telmi. And it's a 1v1v1. Telmi is giving all the information to STA, but the good part is that STA is inside the circle. QZ has to pick his vehicle up, and he has to move and sweep down these two players while moving, Alpha and Telmi. Will he get the confirmation? Because each and every point matters. QZ goes with the Molotov. Can it connect? Yes, it will connect, definitely. Telmi bleeds out. Telmi gets eliminated. QZ gets the confirmation. This will be the 11th elimination coming in for Team Motion. It's a 1v1v1 left. Alpha is not present inside the circle. Definitely he doesn't have a vehicle, so he'll be walking towards the circle. QZ spots him. QZ connects really well on Alpha. And he will even find a sweet spot to heal himself. Maybe. Oh my goodness. The blue zone takes him down. And it is all over. Team Testosterone does nothing in the end circle. And still gets a winner chicken dinner. 8 heliums. Great play. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if yes, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button. Saito signing off. Have a good night and take care.